Hey, welcome to Obsessing Over Stuff. So, finally, we have the sixth installment of one of my favorite horror franchise ever, Final Destination Bloodlines. The last part that we saw of Final Destination was 14 years back, and it was such a long wait. I think fans would be so happy they wouldn't even care how the movie is. They might as well just go in for the nostalgia. See, because that's the beauty of Final Destination franchise. It is jam packed with terrible death scenes. It has traumatized an entire generation with the terror of a roller coaster, or going for an eye surgery, or driving behind a log truck. Forget that. You'll be afraid to touch even the basic day to day stuff like the hammers, or screw, or glass on lawnmowers. But finally, we have this horrific ride, and the wait was luckily worth it. Imagine watching those crazy death scenes on a big screen. It is such an amazing experience. I watched the previous part of these franchise when I was back in school, and that time it was the most terrifying thing I've ever watched in my life. I was obsessed with Final Destination. Seeing people getting killed in the most unique and horrid way was the USP of this movie. This franchise is famous for its chilling experience where you will be on an anxiety trip throughout of who's gonna die next and how. See, the thing that attracted the people most towards this franchise is its concept. The premise where a group of people have cheated on death and now death is after them hunting to kill them was such a great level of imagination. I think up until now, my favorite one was that of a roller coaster. That roller coaster movie was amazing. But let me tell you this without giving any spoilers, this was quite fun. So the story is more or less the same like any of its previous movies where death is coming for people who have escaped it. This formula works so well you will not get bored out of it. You know what works the best for this movie? The way they have built up every death situation. You know something is going to happen, someone is going to die, but you don't know who, you don't know how. You just wait till they show the craziest ways people die. So the starting scene of the movie itself is so intense, it makes you prepare for what's coming ahead. And the build-up of this movie, the death scenes are very amazing, nail-biting build-ups actually. Plus, the way people die in this movie, they are more creative and inventive. Some of the death scenes are really chilling. So this movie focuses on two generations. They might need to escape death. And the story that they have created is also very captivating. So, since this movie relies highly on its execution, I think it lands bang on. Certain CGI might feel like a Looney Tunes cartoon, but other than that, everything works just fine. There are some funny moments in between deaths while the family is there. You would have guessed from the trailer itself what the premise is. It's about a family and two generations that have cheated on death and now they need to save themselves. That's the fun part of this movie, that there is no villain that you need to kill. That there is literally death after you. The cast of this movie changes with every movie. Tony Todd being the only consistent member, this movie is such a beautiful tribute to him. May his soul rest in peace. This movie has only minor references to the previous parts, so if you haven't watched the previous ones, you're still good. So I think the best part about this movie is the creative deaths. You cannot get that out of your head. Plus, few of the deaths will actually scare you to your guts. The trailer does not reveal everything, there will be many surprises. Go watch it in the theaters to experience the horror with everyone. That was the review, guys. Please subscribe for more. Thank you.